Now the Arizona statute keeps spreading each day, but it's unconstitutional, not the American way. All people got to work and then to make it pay. War for change, war for change, vote independence.
I think we're really talking about immigration here. And I don't know if you looked at my website, but I have a 5-point proposal for the border situation. What I think we want there is business and political leadership, a positive solution for that area of the border in northern Mexico. I would preempt laws like 1070, and I would oppose that in Minnesota, and I think it's something that the federal government should do. I would have, if you look at the treaty, that border was created by a treaty between Mexico and the United States. And if we go by that treaty and live out its intent, we're going to have a very good future for this country. That would be an area of strength for us. The DREAM Act are part of those people that are part of the Mexican and the U.S. Zone. I think we need to build factories and not fences. We need affirmative action, I think, for the Mexican Americans who had rights under that treaty and who could help us in that international border zone to build up economically. So that's how I look at it.
As a student, I can imagine, you are kind of nervous about what your future looks like. But I'm optimistic about the future. We're starting to see our small businesses move forward. We're starting to see small businesses start to hire. And we're as a government, part of a team. Government can't do it alone. We are listening very carefully to what our business sector is saying. And so here's what I see as our great challenge. A lot of us in this room remember Sputnik. Remember? The Russians were ahead of us, and we as a country said that's not going to happen. Yesterday morning, front page of the Star Tribune business section, China is starting to take over and control the clean energy market. Solar, wind. We can do better. We need to be the leaders, and government needs to work with the private sector to make those key investments in R&D that allow businesses to spin off and start creating more jobs here. We can make it in America. We can keep all of our intellectual capacity moving forward to make America stronger. So I'm very hopeful about the future of this country.
Thank you. Mr. Carlson?
Well, we can do those things, and I'm also very hopeful. But we need to have a plan and a vision how to actually do that. Now, one of the ways that this international border zone in the border between Mexico and the U.S. could help with this situation is by moving some of these factory jobs back to Arizona and other states along the border, build American jobs. We need to grow jobs, we need to grow the economy, we need to restore American leadership. And that's what we're talking about here today. Now, I can speak some Chinese, I know about Chinese, I'm not against China. I've been aware of this for a long time, and as a matter of fact, I think if you look at our first debate, the first thing I said, we have some problems that China is going to grow so fast. As I say, they're going to take the capital, the intellectual capital, they're holding all of our mortgage-backed securities, and basically we do what they say. So that is not a hopeful sign, and you're right. And so what we need to do is to get serious, back to basics. I've been talking about post-Sputnik too. We need to restore math and technology education. We can use internet resources. We need to innovate and lead.
Thank you.
Vote for change, vote for change, vote independence.